What's up? I think that thing's okay right there. I'm just gonna stand up anyways. Non-stop work lately. Regular work for currency and preparedness and gear reviews. I've just gotten a few more things. There's just too much to do. Trying to set up a well over at the land. Berries. I can't even keep up with berries. I just don't have enough time. I'm gonna need to I don't know, get a weekend off from the regular job to go pick berries. Just berries. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, so it's just been one thing pretty much right after another as far as work's concerned, and I got a few new things to try to review. I started reviewing one a knife today, actually. I started the other day. I pretty much finished the review today. I don't know if I'm going to make it any longer. I think mashed up it's probably going to be 10, 12 minutes or something like that. It was, I'll show it to you real quick. And I ended up taking that rope off, throw it to the bottom. But it's a Mtech knife. Actually, really nice sheath. Excuse me. This will go right through the molly, unsnaps, everything. It's actually pretty decent. The sheath is, and opens up right there. You can put an extra mag or fire starter or something in there. It clips very nicely to the belt. You could put a belt, belt loop in there, no problem, something like that. And this is an adjustable snap too, so technically speaking, you could probably get a different knife for it if you wanted to. You can unvelcro this so it doesn't, you can make this as tight as you want, basically. It doesn't even shake or move or anything like that. It's inside of a hard plastic inside there. But this is what the blade looks like. It's actually pretty nice. Pretty nice, pretty thick, budget. But I'll tell you what, I mean, it's just not even really showing wear. Maybe it's because that stone wash. But I wailed on this thing earlier. Had some, I want to say, I think it was cherry wood or something like that. The only thing I got literally out of this whole thing is just a teeny little bit of movement right there. I just got to get a star bit. I might have one that small. I don't know. I looked and I couldn't find one for that in the quick stuff that I got. But full tang actually feels really good in the hand. My ring finger, I think, was the only thing I was really worried about. Bushcraft blade, as far as defensive blade, yeah, I don't think there'd be much problem fighting with this. It's got a pummel on there that's like almost pointed. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like you can see it. But I took that little string off. I just put it onto the end of that sheath just because if you're just going from one side and you want to even flip to the other side or anything like that, you're just getting all wrapped up inside that cord. But full tang, man, I stabbed this thing into, it did not come like razor sharp. I don't even think there's a mess up on this blade. It's literally like, I was shocked. So I had the full review out probably tomorrow. I gotta mash all that video together, and then one part of it while I was out at in the woods and stuff, one part of it, I forgot I didn't even have a shirt on, and I don't know. Maybe I should have, so who knows. I'll probably cut part of that off and put something else on there. But yeah, it's kind of thick. I think it was 1/4 inch. It's like G10 handle, the material. Man, I whooped on this thing too, and it was so hard to split. I think it was, like I said, I think it was like cherry wood or something like that. I was trying to baton it with this thing, and it was just like, wham. I mean, I was beating it. It was working, but I mean, 5 minutes of banging on the same little log. I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. But yeah, that's a Mtech Evolution full tang. So that's one. I should have the video out probably tomorrow. I whooped on it for a few. I got another knife, another budget knife. Wait, what's up? I missed something. That's me, and we both like the blade. Yeah, it's Mtech. I'm actually gonna. I have the review out. I did, some what did I do with it? You know, normal feather sticking stuff. I made some notches. I chopped a little bit with it. The batoning, like I said, on the wood that I have here was just so solid. It was just ridiculous. But I stabbed it. I mean, I stabbed it. And I sunk it in there pretty good. And I turned it out, you know, sideways like this, just seeing if I could bend that thing. Believe it or not, it's one of the few that, I mean, there's nothing. There's no flex in it. The tip, everything. You can probably see it better on my skin than you can see it. I mean, the tip is perfectly good. Nothing wrong with it. So yeah, I'll have that video out. I just did a bunch more video on it. Actually, like, I think I finished it about 2 hours ago, something like that. I just got to mash it all up and put it all up there. I'll try to release as soon as possible. But yeah, that, even the sheath. And I got a link for it. I purchased it local for literally almost $15 more than the link I found for it on Amazon. It was like $15 cheap. $15, man. Almost $17 more I think I paid for it than the link. The link was like $23 or something like that. Hello, hope you are having a good day. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Awesome how sturdy it is. Yeah, this thing was solid. I even of course, I always do it. I hit that pommel into a tree. Bang! I mean, that thing is just, look at that thing. That's ridiculous, right into the blade. That part I thought was really cool. Yeah, I think it was like 23 bucks or something like that on Amazon. And for what you're getting, I mean, geez, the sheath is even nice. That thing, you just put it right into the molly, throw it right on a pack. It's probably what I'm going to do. KK556 saw it already, and she was like, I want that. I'm like, oh, I might have to give it to her. That's the thing with me. I end up giving them away or doing whatever after a review or throwing them as an extra. Or maybe I'll keep this and give away a different one. I think I got enough knives for now. I do have another one. I didn't even open it. I don't know if you guys want to see that one or not. But, oh, one other thing I did get. I got a couple of these magnets. After the video, maybe I could throw them in a link. Or maybe I'll show something else on it. I didn't even open them yet. But they're like rubberized. You could screw them into the wall. And it's for your defensive tools, basically. If you screwed that into the wall. I don't know if you heard that thing snap. Ontario Knife Company. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Ontario Knives. I don't know if you heard that thing snap on there, but it's like an earth magnet. I'm going to slice myself trying to take this thing off of here. There we go. But that's for your pistoles, or you can, it comes in a 2-pack, these ones that I got. And they come with these like 3M stickers you could put onto the wall. Comes with screws and everything for any wall, and you could put like one here and one here, and then snap your AR onto the wall next to you while you're sleeping if you wanted to. I just thought it was cool because and I think they said they each held like 48 pounds or something like that. But that thing is like plink, and it's rubberized, so it's not gonna mess up your in the bag. She's sliding. It's not gonna mess up your weapons or whatever. So. That rubber on there is pretty cool. I just thought they were neat. I think they were like 15 bucks or something on there. And whenever the wife orders makeup or something, I get to get something. So I had to get that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Just wanted to show that just for fun. I'll probably end up putting them onto the wall at some point there. Keep that 17L nice and close with the light on it. Oh yeah, that's my bed piece. And then if I stand up, I got a whole bigger one. That's called staging. It works out perfect. Yeah, so I don't know, this Mtech though, yeah, I'll try to post that video up tomorrow, first thing, and I think that's going to end up in my pack or the kids' pack or something like that. I don't know what to do with it. It's not really huge or anything like that. I'll give you an idea. The blade's like 4.5 or something maybe. I can't remember. I had a tape measure down here a little while ago. I forget what for, and I forget where I put it. That's what I'm usually doing. Maybe I'll give a sneak peek real quick at the next one. I didn't even get to play with the next one yet. I didn't even open it. This has had a few days worth of abuse. Actually, some of it was kind of rough, and like I said, I'm kind of shocked when I stabbed it into the tree and turned sideways. And, like, I don't know. It was a sturdy blade. See if that next one, here's this next one is, I haven't even opened it up yet, is a tack force. Like, still in the plastic. I didn't even get that far. What do you say? Had to bail, have a good one. Yeah, you too, man. Skywise observation. There's this other one. I'll show you real quick. I didn't get, and this one's got rope all over it. Oh, shoot. You gotta be kidding me. I didn't even know that was in there. Here we go again. Another ferro rod with the, let's see if that thing's right. Oh, it's pointing north. Okay, actually. Wow, I didn't even know that was in there. I knew there was an extra little pocket thing in here, but that's interesting. Oh, wow, it's kind of hard, too. Ooh. See, I haven't even played with this one yet. That's pretty cool. I did not know that that was on there. Wow, that thing's stiff. That's going nowhere. Oh, that's sweet. All right, let me pull this thing out. This is another full tang. Ooh, let's see what that, oh, that sheath is nice. And this is another stone wash blade. This one is stainless steel, tactical, tack force. But I don't know if you can see that. That thing. Wow, it actually feels good in your hand. I remember holding on to it, and I couldn't remember how good that was. I don't even know if I'll be able to find a link for this one or not. I forgot what I had gotten. Yeah. I've not even opened that, and I did not know that it had, when I originally saw this thing, I did not know it had that ferro rod in there with that. And that case is actually pretty tough, too. Oh, shoot. This one's got the molly strap, too. Well, now I'm just going to irritate myself a little bit with this blade. It's got that thick hole in there. This thing's got that solid snap, too. Wow. And I'll tell you what, ergonomics of that, actually, that's probably why I got it, because that actually feels a little bit better than that other one. But gee, I know this is going to bug me. See what I'm talking about when you got like this, and then you want to switch over and go like this? And I got that in my hand. And then if I want to switch over, even if you're just peeling stuff, whatever you're trying to do, but either way, defensive or whatever. Look, now I go to try to flip it over to my other part of my hand that way. See, I don't know. It's crazy. But that sheath is nice. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, did you hear that snap? Man, that's a tight package though, really. And I hope that thing, the tip on this one, I don't look anything like that Mtech. That Mtech is a thick boy right there. That thing's did I put it back in the plastic? Nah, I took it off on camera already. That thing's out of the box. To the garbage with you. But yeah, why not, right? A couple extra blades. I really was not completely in the market for blades. I just haven't done any kind of a blade review. Excuse me. Bounced right off the box. Didn't even make it in there. I haven't even done any kind of a blade review recently. And there's my 52. Actually, I pulled that bad boy out again. That's another one of them budget beasts right there. Schrade, one of them 52s. This thing I've just pummeled and punished and beaten on, and it is thick. And you could see recently. Now you should be able to see. You can see it's folded there a little bit. I gotta hit that thing with the sharpener. I was chopping something. I forget what it was. This thing's more of a chopper, a little bit bigger. I was bang, bang, no problem. I ended up hitting a piece of steel. Was it steel? I thought it was steel. I was next to steel, and I hit that front part on there. But this thing's been stabbed into everything. No problems. Wiggle, wobble. It's even a bit thicker. You can see that. I don't even know how thick that is. I forget some of that stuff. I see a lot of people doing reviews on some of this stuff, and they got every spec down, and I'm just like, does it work? Can I smash stuff with it? Does it fully function afterwards? Does it stay sharp? How many times? This one I've been beating up now for, geez, I think a couple of years maybe by now. This was Has to be probably about 2 years. I did a full review on this thing. I even took it and like hit it with a hammer. If you'll be able to see a little bit marred up like that. I know. Why are you hitting stuff with a hammer, man? You're gonna break it. It's not made for that. Well, whatever. I had a wild hair in the bone that day. So yeah, that thing's been previewed on here several times. The that Mtech though, that thing is kind of a monster for what it is. I know that Schrade has gone up. That Schrade case has nothing like that on the back. These new cases are just where it's at, dude. Those things mollied right up. Old case, nothing like that. This thing unsnaps, just slide it through any kind of pack, anything. Not this one. Not that one at all, but this Mtech, yeah, it performed well for what I did to it. I had no problems whatsoever. I sharpened stuff up with it. I did everything with it past couple days, and I ended up getting finally found another light that was a USB light, and let me see if I can move that boy. Yeah, USB light that I could charge off of a solar panel. I had I still haven't recharged this bad boy. I had that little UCO, and this has the it's dead. It's completely dead, but it has the plasma lighter on there, and this thing's great, and it's got that little USB charge. I mean, works good. So far, no problems with this one. When you do it, it's dead right now. It's like completely dead. That's not a good way to store your stuff, just so you know. I just probably haven't even had the time since that. I did a live stream a few days ago or something like that, and I talk about that thing too. But I got another light that does USB. It's a single mode, so it's just a flash. There's no strobe, there's no high, there's no low. Oh, I needed that. And then I got a lantern. I've been slowly trickling some stuff in so I could get some sort of reviews off of some stuff. And some stuff that hopefully, you know, I could help someone if they really do need a blade. I know the kid wants that one, but I'm like, I got 2 of them to review now, 2 different ones, and we got a stack of 9. Hey, what's going on? Get home today on the grind myself. Hope all is well with you. Yes, it is all well with me. Just work, nonstop work, and I went from work out to my property and worked there. And then tried to get a little bit more video when I got back here, and I figured today I'd just pop up on a live stream just for the heck of it. I don't know exactly how much battery life is left in this thing. I think I was at like 50% or something, but I can hang out for a few. And on top of it all, I mean, I pulled all the stuff out of the freezer. I've got bags down here of lentils that I pulled out. Kidney beans. I wonder, any of you guys stack any of these? I just got bags and bags. And I know it says Dollar Tree, but they're not all Dollar Tree stuff in there. I got some that have the Cajun and all that. I get those things at Walmart. But these just came out of the freezer 4 days ago. Now everything should be dried up and ready to go. And believe it or not, from before, there's another bag of rice. Actually, I got 2 little bags of rice in there from before that. I still haven't put in any Mylar. I still got another 25-pound bag I didn't put in yet that came out of the freezer. But I got so much of this stuff that I have to go through. I think all these were actually Dollar Tree ones. No. But like the kidney beans, I'm probably gonna Mylar them. I did not even had time to get over to the store today. I got these ones, dollar store. I did not have time to get over and get more mason jars. We checked out Cold Steel Chaos. Ooh, I don't think so. I have a lot of budget. budget knives for backups, but I love the cold steel for SHTF, especially cash trench knives with the knuckle. I'll have to check that out. Trench knife. I got a pen and paper for when I'm done. Well, I got a pen. Cold steel trench knife. I do have a couple cold steel knife. I got one right here. And this was before they made the nice Kydex. This is like years ago. And that's that cold steel Bushman. And I have whaled this puppy too. And this thing is pretty tough. You know, it's the one you could turn into whatever. And then I put a paracord braid on there. Pulled it really, really tight. And that thing's been... That just gives me that much more of a grip when I'm running this thing. But that was a homemade sheath by my mother. And I think it's starting to... loosen up a little bit. But dip it in some water if I have to. It was leather. She got a leather sewing machine. She does all sorts of that seamstress stuff. She's real good with it. She does... leather. She does everything. But cold steel. Yeah, I had a Raja 2 for the longest time. That's that pop out Gurkha big huge I'll move this stuff. That big huge lock blade. I got pinto beans down there. I got a whole bag of lentils down there. I got so much to do, and this stuff is all dry today. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go do some of that today. I'm gonna do it. I need to write down that before I forget. Trench knife, right? Cold steel trench knife. Cold steel, a little bit. Trench knife. I have to check that out. I would say my number one like bushcraft survival knife that I have a blade tack on the back for it to go onto my battle belt is that Alpha Dog, that off-grid Alpha Dog. It's actually gone up a few bucks. Everything's gone up a few bucks, but that knife. Whew, that thing's a fat boy. Oh no, it's up in my pack because I went earlier. I didn't bring that other pack in. I got it in my pack. That's a good call though. Stacking 9. Some of these budget ones for like a backup or an extra pack, or I've been kind of thinking the way I've been setting up all these bags lately, having a bag or two that a friend could grab. You know, I could just throw in the bag here. You know, you got a pack, and I've got some weapons that I can hand off. Like, here, you need one, take it. That way there, yeah. That way everybody has something. If we all get split up and disorientated, or one of my buddies gets burnt out or something like that, and we end up bumping into each other. That's why I had these little Ozark trails. I think I'm just going to buy a couple more. I bought an extra one. I think they were $5. And it does everything you pretty much need to do. And if you had to, yeah, you could get down with this little guy, and whew, it would be, I mean, it's full tang. I mean, that's all you got to say. It will go in if it needs to. And, yeah, one of those last buckets I did, last weekend, I can't remember. I ended up taking the brand new in the case. I just threw the whole case in the bucket, you know, the plastic. But there's that thing, too, I didn't think about, too. Hopefully you got a knife on you, because it usually takes a knife to open up the case to get the knife out. That's how that works. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just been nonstop. I've been trying to make that extra currency right now so I can purchase additional food. I'll tell you a story. I got paid this week, and this week one of the things I was going to do is I'm going to go run through the gold and silver spot. We've been talking about it a little bit in the past couple of days, and I talked on a couple other people's channels because it's gone down so much. And the little bit of looking I did at the charts, it looks like it's going to go down more. But I was like, I'll just do a little dollar cost, whatever. So I ran over to the silver and gold spot, see what he had. I like those little fractional pieces and stuff. And they had nothing. They were like, yeah, we got cleaned right out. I'm like, what? And this is usually a guy's got a decent amount of stuff usually. You could pick from fractional pieces, from generic, from silver eagles to any of the gold, anything. And even the intrinsic valued ones that are double the price because they're more rare, whatever it is. He had nothing. There was nothing for me to get at all. Not even $50 worth. I couldn't even try to walk out of there with 2 ounces of silver or something. And then I go to the gun store, and they were empty too, as far as people were concerned. But their inventory is just like piling up now, starting to really pile up. I noticed all the 9mm went down at the one store. They were averaging like $25 a box, and now they're all averaged out to about $20 a box. Spend 25. It came. Oh, excuse me. A beat. It came down to $25 a box. Now it came down to $20 a box, and I don't know. It's still dropping, I guess, over there. I saw $16.99 at another place last week. Online's probably that, man. I got these reloads. I think we talked about that the other day. That's just horrible. Good for practice on the full size pistol because they're just too weak to knock the slide back or whatever. It's like ridiculous. I don't know why I got them. It came out to like $14 a box or whatever. How I got it that way in the bags of the remanufactured, and yeah, that was awesome. Ping, 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 click. What the frig? Not again. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I was just came down here, and I got so much to do down. I'm still not even fully unpacked down here, but worked yesterday, worked today, and you can see I was just like, oh, probably put you people to sleep yawning on you. But yeah, that's what it is right now. Just getting everything as organized as I can. I've seen so much. Oh, that Sri Lanka thing there. I don't know if anybody's been watching that. That's just like insane right now. That is, they overthrew everything. I don't know if anybody saw that. That's crazy. Straight up overthrew everything, and I don't know. I heard some people talking like, I wonder if this was a test, if this was a case study. Is this what's going to end up happening? Or is this, now they're going to do something so it doesn't happen, right? They can figure out where to go with everything. Excuse me. A little more caffeine. I'm either going to start needing energy drinks if I keep this crap up, or start drinking coffee or something. But I feel like right now I should be killing myself. I should be going as hard as I can. Well, the paper's still worth something. I could be buying supplies. This was not needed per se. Hopefully the video does okay for a review kind of a thing, and it might help somebody else. Like, I got everything, but I don't have a knife. I saw on Always Survive, this little Mtech would pretty much do everything you wanted to if you didn't beat the crap out of it. And which I kind of did. Batoning, I was wailing that thing. But maybe it could give someone an option, another option, like that Schrade, that 52 there, or that little Ozark knife. But I got these 2 blades. I overpaid for them locally last week before, something like that. Yeah, that thing, I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if you were on here or not. See what it looked like. Full tang. Look, it looks all right. Actually, chop's okay for this little thing. Like I said, I'll have the video out tomorrow. I put that thing in the wood, and I pulled it out, trying to bend that tip, and it, believe it or not, it didn't. Maybe if it was like really, really hard wood and you didn't put it in too far, you might be able to bend it. But I think it said stainless on this one too, didn't it? No, I can't tell. Yeah, it looks cool. Definitely looks cool. I've been debating on another pack or two also. I actually got it was like a month ago. It's still sitting in my car. Yeah, see my car. My car is chaos. The whole trunk is just like it's like I don't know if you guys got Sportsman's Warehouse or it's like an outdoors. What's the other one? Yeah, I can't even think right now. I'm so fried in the brain. Uh, Sportsman's Guide. Yeah, that's like my trunk. Yeah. Wife complains every time we're gonna go pick up grocery stuff. Just throw it in the back seat. You don't even have no room in the back seat. You got a bag here. You got a. How come this car's so dirty all the time? It's not dirty. It's kind of cluttered. I got everything I need in here. If I crash or something and I'm still alive for some reason, I got food until someone comes. I got bottles of water. I got all sorts of stuff. Look, I got a pack right here. I keep a trauma kit in the vehicle. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just been nonstop. I haven't even cached or caches or catched or I don't know what everybody wants to call this. It seems like no matter what I make a video or something like that on a cache, we'll say, someone's always like, no, it's pronounced or it's spelt or it's something like whatever. I haven't tucked enough stuff into the ground. Buckets here have just gone up and the availability have just gone down. So I have not had, and we were thinking too, I got these totes. Like, could you put a tote in the ground with stuff? You probably could. But the sealing is going to, sealing it is going to be a little bit different. And I forgot while I was out there. Anyways, that's a whole nother thing. We were talking like maybe you could crazy glue it, one-time use. Crazy glue all the way around the cap, put it on there, snap it closed, and then drop it into the hole. Or, I usually put big contractor bags around my buckets and stuff, and I usually do them all individual, whether I'm putting them in sideways or straight up and down. It just depends how far you can dig. And digging, I'll tell you what, good cardio. Oh, I'll tell you something from today when I was out, and I'm starting to do some work to get that well in. I was digging. I caught a sharp pain right down my finger. I was like, oh, every time I bent, I'm like, no, it's the trigger finger. I don't know what's going on here. I was like, oh no, something hurt. Gave me a pain like right down to my wrist. And then when I straightened my hand out to do this, it went up to my elbow. I was like, it's like getting old. That's how I felt anyways. I'm like, man, I'm getting old. I'm just too much to do, not enough time, and I got to get firewood, start cutting up. In this house that we moved to, I've got a fireplace now again. The last house we had did not. The house before that did. I'd love to get an insert for a wood stove, and I think to myself, man, $3,000 or whatever it's gonna end up costing. I know you probably find something cheaper than that or whatever, but what if I threw that thing in, right? That would be sweet. Either way, I need wood. Other people with wood stoves, and I've got a lot more wood out there now. I've got oak trees and maples, and I got all sorts of stuff out there, and some huge trees that have just recently like lost a branch, broke down one of them storms, and then I got some that were getting old and fell off. So I gotta go cut and stack and do some of that stuff too, and get that well put in. There's like constantly something to do. And then there's so many berries. I can't. If I went out like 10 hours a day for a week or something like that, I could probably get like, for a week, 50 hours or something. Or, geez, I don't even know. If I did 12-hour days, I might get like half the one side of the property picked off or something. By the time you got to the other end, you probably had to turn around and come back down because there's like, these clusters pop out and there's like 10 of them on there and like 3 of them are black. You just yank them off real quick, go down. But the other ones are all really, really red. So, the next couple of days, they're going to be turning around. They're going to be all, I've been a berry eating fool. I'm surprised I'm not pooping purple. Not yet, anyways. I'm gonna put some into jam. I just got to go back out and do it. I need time, and that's one thing I was debating on. Is the time worth the currency for the extra work, or is, I mean, that helps you get the supplies, but or is it right now better to be prepping this stuff? I know this upcoming weekend, I'm definitely not working Sunday, because the wife usually doesn't want me running ragged too much. I did it for so long, for so many years, for 7 days a week for a long time, and longer days than what I even did today or yesterday. But um, putting more time like out on the land, getting everything ready. I know this fall we're gonna be opening up a bigger space so that next year, when it's time to plant in the spring, I'm gonna try to just, get an even bigger section done. The spot I got done now, everything's so overgrown. I can't even keep up with the weeds this year. Over there, I can't. I did more today, but it could drop an hour of your time into a smaller garden with no problem, let alone an acre or two or three or five. Trying to get everything cleaned up and straightened out. Be different if I lived there. I think it'd be easier to go out every night and just do an hour like every day. Like, I'm gonna dedicate an hour to that. I'm gonna dedicate hour getting a little bit of exercise or training or whatever. And I'm gonna dedicate an hour. So it'd be easier to chop it up and getting these reviews done. A couple of interesting things. I love doing the review stuff, so then I can see if it works, if it doesn't work, or if it, the tools, having stuff to be ready with is just huge for me. I just don't know. I gotta get a building built out there. I got so much stuff to do, and I did masonry for so many years. There's a big slab out there. I'll probably just lay block. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It will be good. It will just take time. Everything's taking time. And it's like, I gotta do this real quick. I gotta go do that real quick, and it's never really quick, and it always takes way longer than you thought. But I feel the pressure. Bear Independent. I listened to his today. Sometime it was real late, and he was doing a video, and I was probably already asleep because I wake up so damn early. And he did talk about how he feels. Sick bro, old school, cold steel's nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah, he was talking about how he felt like it was like he's behind, and he's like one of the most, if you take all his stuff, what he says, he's on the homestead, he's stacking massive amounts of stuff, and he's got a really good network of people and a big mag or people he does life with or whatever he says. And even he said he feels behind the 8 ball on this one. Like he's behind. He needs to keep going. He doesn't have enough yet. He hasn't gotten enough training yet. And that's kind of how I feel. And I feel like that most of the time, but eventually you need a break here and there. I understand that, but is it better to just grind this out right now as this decline is going on? Just keep grinding it out. That's kind of how I feel. And then the wife will tell me, but yeah, you got to be ready to go when something does happen. She's not really too much into everything. She kind of just wants to live life how it is, and when it happens, when we get there, it's gonna be that way, and then I'll just have to deal with it. It's okay. But once in a while she'll tell me, but yeah, you need some rest. Yeah, you need to do this or to do that. Take tomorrow off and do something you like. So I have fun going out and digging. Yeah, well, I'm still out in the middle of nowhere. It's still really nice to be away from the city sometimes and just get out in the fresh air, pop a couple rounds here and there, run a couple drills here and there. It's just, yeah. Don't know exactly myself which way to go with time and with currency. Currency, it's like get that little emergency fund up, and then you just keep plowing it into more stuff. But I can't even keep up with the rotation between. I mean, after this, I should be better. And the Midwest Survivor usually comes over on the weekends. And he didn't come over this weekend. He was busy. Like everybody was busy that I know pretty much this weekend. And I saw a couple people yesterday quick and boom, that was over. They were both off to the ways they were going. I was off my way. And like everybody's paths were just like, phew. And yeah, normally he helps me put everything in Mylar or jar up, mason jar everything. I need to get more, like I said before, I need to get more mason jars, man. I'm out of mason jars again. And I need to stack all these packs. I started stacking packs, and I need, if I had a building or a spot to put some over on the land or something like that, it'd be nice. Like, oh, here, look, I could just throw a pack or two in there. That way I already got something there in case you're running out with nothing. It's just one more spot to have something too, instead of having it at this one's or that one's, the other ones, and you know everything's all spread out. That way, at least you'd be spread out to a additional spot in the middle of nowhere. I mean, that stuff is like out in the middle. Nobody even hears a gunshot out there. It's like, maybe the birds hear you. Stop chirping for a second. Go back to chirping. There's like nothing out there. We had deer running up on us when I was digging holes. Like, jeez. I could not believe the amount of just everything out there. There's some big holes out there. Groundhogs, woodchucks, whatever you want to call them. And mother saw a bobcat out there a few weeks back. It's just out, and it's just like wilderness. It's like there's like a little town down the way, but it's like a little town. There's like a gas station, a grocery store, but it's not like a grocery store. It's like one of these real little. I mean, there's like nothing, basically. That's down the ways, but yeah, just time. And then she was like, "What are you gonna do now?" Just a little while ago, I was like, "I think I'm gonna do a live stream." She's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." Why not? Stop in, talk to people, see what's going on, see what everybody else is doing. Apparently, judging by how there's like nobody watching, just about, maybe Stacking 9 still on there. Yeah, everybody's busy. It's just been busy, and trying to get everything done has been a task. So some days I just hit one thing and just boom, just go hit it running and just try to tackle the whole thing out. So I'm not chopping my time up between several different projects, I guess you'd say. And then some days, like the other day, I was like, fill up a pack, fill up a suitcase, run over and Mylar more of the rice, and then run outside. And I'm like, yeah, I just had too much to do. It has been an interesting time, and I don't see times getting any better than this. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I should be grinding like I am, and I feel like keep stacking. Everybody should be stacking. When you got El Presidente talk about there's gonna be shortages, there's probably gonna be them. He hasn't really lied too much. What do they call them? Freudian slips or whatever he does. Something like that. Yep. He usually tells you before he's going to screw you again. So that's kind of keep on that grind, keep going. But I guess I need to be a little bit maybe more rested so I can continue to keep going. And that way, if something does pop, I got plenty of burst to give it. It's probably the best way to do it for myself, is what I'm thinking. I need to... I don't know. I'm playing focused. That's not the problem. But like after this, I don't even know what time it was when I popped up, 6, 7, something like that. After this, I might just like chill for a minute. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Or I might just start throwing some more bags together, because that's kind of fun for me. It's kind of chill. I just don't have to get so anxious. I'm always trying to throw like, okay, do I got the 5 C's in there? Got the 5 C's, okay. And I'm like almost out of paracord too, believe it or not. I've put so many like 50 and 100 strands in different bags, and then throw one in the kid's bag, throw one in the other kid's bag, and I got someone else, the one kid's boyfriend wants to set up a pack. I'm like, oh man. Well, he says he knows what kind of pack he wants, so that's cool, but and I don't even have any more paracord to offer anybody. I have to get some. But But yeah, I get everything in there. He's already got his little knife and everything, so we're gonna set something up for him. Just stack it to the rafters, prepare for inevitable. Yep. Also enjoy life as much as I can before it goes down. Yeah, and that's how I feel when I'm out at my property. I just kind of like I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. I'm just outside doing stuff, and yeah, it's not bad. I just this past week I've just been running ragged, pretty much this week. This week sucked so far. No, I got a lot done actually. Got a lot done. Got a lot more to do. It almost feels like a never-ending process, but yeah, I'm having fun with that. I will. I'm looking at the one bag down there. I'm like, man, I gotta put some stuff in there. I gotta put more stuff in there. I might do that for a little while. This evening, instead of the Mylar stuff, I got no more mason jars. So I got Mylar bags. I could jam some of that in Mylar and watch some YouTube videos. I know right now. I think I saw the Prepared Mind popped up their live stream there. He does the Sunday night live or whatever. Sometimes there's some good stuff on that channel I like listening to, and I don't know. There's so many good channels. It's hard to choose from. It's just been hard with all the censorship stuff. Hard talking about stuff. And I wanted to post I had so much problems the other day posting that shorts video. It would not let me put tags in it or anything of the one where the 9mm got stuck into the board. We were shooting at, we had a couple targets up. I had steel off to the side. And then I put 2 or 3 shotgun shells down. And then, down on the ground, there's a little hump in the land right there. So you can shoot them whatever. One of them skipped up and stuck into the pallet board, kind of like sideways at an angle. So I put a little clip up there like, I'm taking that thing out. I took a video of it and everything like that. Skipping 9mm, or the lead right into the wood. And it would not let me do anything to that video. And I got a couple more I'd like to put up. And I've been debating, but I get crushed like every time you put anything in there that's like a G, a U, or an N in it. I get smoked on here. Man, they run up my ass. I don't know. I've already been kicked off for touching one during a live stream. Like last year or something, they kicked the whole stream off. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. And I usually don't do too many live streams. This is like 2 in like a week or something like that. Plus preparation. That was last week too. So there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've been on 3. Once in a while I'll do one on the Midwest Survivors channel. If he's over on the weekend and it's pretty late in the evening or something like that, we'll be doing Mylar bags or something like last time, stuffing rice in them or something like that. And he'll want to do a live stream? Yeah, throw it up there, man. Why not? It's fun. We get to conversate back and forth with people, and then we're getting stuff done. But I think this is my cue. I need to either move around. I shouldn't get an energy drink because my heart will probably pop, or my brains will, something like that. But I don't even have an energy drink. I usually keep like an emergency. I probably got one actually upstairs. No coffee. I don't drink coffee. What's that siren I hear? No, maybe not. That might be that little mini cooler. I don't even know. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm probably going to roll off of here. I just wanted to hop on for a few, and I don't know. I didn't post nothing today, and I figured I'd just see what was going on and what everybody's up to. Quick preview of the knife review, which I don't even know. Hopefully somebody gets something out of that. Like, don't baton really, really hard wood. that was a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't know. Best of luck to everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you stacking 9. I gotta stack more 9. Every time I think about it, stacking 9. It's a good name. I like that. Yeah, try to enjoy yourself. Tomorrow will be a better day. I'll probably only work like 10 hours or something like that. I'm going to take it easy tomorrow. Back to the Monday grind, and that will give me a little extra energy instead of working additional time. Who knows? But I'm going to hop off for now. You guys have a good night. If you don't mind, give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you soon. I'll post up a video, at least by tomorrow. Probably that review. I just got to mash it all together. It's probably 10 minutes, 12, 13. I don't even know how many minutes. I got to cut some of it up. We'll see what happens. Have a good night. Have fun. Enjoy life, like you said. That was a good call. And, yeah, we'll see you again soon.